Wreckage of the boat that sank in Egboti community in Kwara State, north-central Nigeria, has been removed. The recovery exercise was concluded 4 days after the incident that took scores of lives. We have more in this report.
Accessing Egboti community from Ebu will take about 25 minutes on water. That was where over 100 persons were drowned in one boat mishap. The weight of the wreckage underwater made the efforts of the first recovery contingent assigned with removing the damaged boats futile. The team has no option than to wait for another 2 hours to hire and get additional 2 boats for the exercise. At last, it took 47 able-bodied men to pull out the wreckage. Recovery of the boat is not enough to wipe the pain inflicted by the incident.
As can it break? When can it break the other side? I have my son, 6 there, my wife there. I come here, my son, my daughter. Don't they shout, oh my father will die, oh my father will die. I can't jump for this side, from this side to this side water. I can't say, God help me when I say I can't carry on. From this side, I can't drown. Come side. So now, my son with my daughter, 2 don't go. My wife don't go.
To this man, who was part of the rescue team, the provision of life jackets and proper monitoring of passengers should be intensified.
And the cause of the problem may come from different factors. Factors number 1, lack of this life jacket, and maybe I can say the lack of a task force in order to regulate the number of people to be conveyed in the boat.
Those involved in the incident were returning from a marriage ceremony. The groom, standing in the middle of the river, is still in shock, wishing the whole scenario could turn to a dream. Local sources say casualties in this incident will be about 120, but the National Emergency Management Agency figures it's quite higher. This is one boat mishap that brings to the fore the non-existent safety measures on the waterways in most parts of Nigeria, with the hope that relevant agencies will sit up and face their responsibilities.
Babaomo Emmanuel Ayodeji has joined us. He's branch secretary for the Nigerian Red Cross Society in Kwara State. He's joining us via Zoom to, touch more on this subject. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for your time here on the news. But we know rescue operations and recovery operations have wrapped up. What would you say were the immediate challenges faced by the rescue team during the boat mishap?
All right, thank you. I think one of the challenges faced by the rescue team during the incident was that the incident happened in the midnight. I think around 3 a.m. or so. And the place is very far away from the local government headquarters. So, which made it difficult for the rescue team to be to be able to access the area on time. So then again, the lifesavers that were present during that period were very few compared to the numbers of people that were involved. So this also served as challenges for the rescue team there.
I see. Based on information gathered so far, what do you know about what exactly took place in the lead up to this incident?
Yes, based on the information gathered so far, I think the causes was due to the overflow of the river due to the increase in the rainfall. And in the part of the Red Cross, because we have effort team across all the local governments in Kwara State, the effort team simply means emergency first aid team. So immediately we heard about this incident, we sent some of our effort teams to the area for on-spot assessment and to provide first aid to the affected victim.
I see. I want to talk about the Red Cross. Can you provide insights into the efforts you have made so far, perhaps together with other organizations, in reaching out to people in the community post the event?
I think that, yes, that is what I'm saying, that the effort being made so far as the Red Cross was that we sent our effort team, the emergency first aid team, to that particular area where the incident happened, and just for on-spot assessment and to provide a first aid for the affected victim. Likewise, the civil defense officers, the police were also on ground for rescue operation and security. We also have some voluntary lifesavers from nearby villages, who also came there for rescue.
I see.
Including SEMA.
Very well. What preventive measures or safety measures should be put in place to avoid this in the future?
Yes, I think in order to avoid this kind of incident in the future, the people, there needs for proper sensitization, education of the communities. Then the people living in those riverine areas should vacate for their own safety. And the government should also provide accommodation for them. I think that will also help in case of for future reference or purpose.
Very well, Emmanuel, we'll leave it here. Thank you so much for your time and what you're doing in the Ebu community in Kwara.